Hello students, I am Muhammad Asim and today we are continue the same exercise 1C. In last lecture we did one questions related to solving quadratic equation by graphical method. Today we are continue the same exercise in order to your satisfaction, your complete understanding. I took question number 3, exercise 1C, book 3, 7th edition, and we are going to solve quadratic equation with the help of graph, the fourth method. Question number 3 is the variables x and y are connected by the graph y is equals to x square plus 6x plus 9. We have given the relation between y and x in the form of quadratic equation y is equals to x square plus 6x plus 9. The first part of this question is complete the table for y is equals to x square plus 6x plus 9. Student, we have given values of x and we have to find the values of y with the help of this given equation. It's very easy. Our equation is y is equals to x square. Okay, I write here 6x plus 9. Y is equals to, what is the first value of x given? Minus 5. So we have to put minus 5 over here where we see x. X square means minus 5 square. Plus 6 into x means minus 5 plus 9. So y is equals to, you know student, square of the negative sign is always positive. So 5 square is 25 plus minus 6 5s are 30 plus 9. Y is equals to 25 minus 30 is minus 5 plus 9. 9 minus 5 is 4. So when the value of x is minus 5, the value of y is 4. Student, I don't have enough space to leave all work. This is your fair work. Kindly don't cancel after find the value of y. You will get the marks. But because I don't have space on my board, that's why I am rubbing this. The second is y is equals to x square plus 6x plus 9. What is the second value of x? Is minus 4. Now we have to put minus 4 where we see x. Minus x square is minus 4 square plus 6 into minus 4 plus 9. Minus 4 square is plus 16 plus minus 6 4s are 24 plus 9. Y is equals to 24 minus 16 is minus 8 plus 9. 9 minus 8 is 1. So when the value of x is minus 4, the value of y is 1. Now the third one is y is equals to, right now the value of x is minus 3. So we put minus 3 in this equation, minus 3 square plus 6 into minus 3 plus 9. Y is equals to minus 3 square is 9 plus minus 6 3 is 18 plus 9. 9 minus 18 is minus 9, sign of the bigger number, plus 9. 9 cancel to 9, the answer is 0. So when the value of x is minus 3, our value of y is 0. Next we have to take other value of x, that is minus 2. So put minus 2 in the given equation where you see x. Minus 2 square is plus 4, 6 2s are minus 12 plus 9. 4 minus 12 is minus 8 plus 9. 9 minus 8 is 1. So your value of y is 1 when the value of x is minus 2. The next value is minus 1. So we put minus 1 instead of x minus 1 square plus 6 into minus 1 plus 9. The square of the negative number is always positive. Plus minus minus 6 plus 9. 1 minus 6 is minus 5 plus 9. 9 minus 5 is 4. 4. And now last value, the final value is y x is equals to 0, y is equals to x square. We put 0 square plus 6, 0 plus 9. 0 square is 0, 6 into 0, 0 plus 9. 0 plus 0 plus 9 is 9. So when the value of x is 0, the value of y is 9. Okay. Now the first part has finished. What was the first part? Complete the table for y is equals to x square plus 6x plus 9. So with the help of this curve and with the help of these values of x, we find the value of y. That is 410,149. Now the next and the most important step is draw the graph of y is equals to x square plus 6x plus 9, 4 minus 5 less than equals to x less than equals to 0. Student, this is inequality. So how to read in a simple way? It means we have to take the value of x from minus 5 to 0, because in the table the values of x varies from minus 5 to 0. Now in this case, scale is not given. What is the meaning of scale? We have to take how many centimeters is equal to how many units. So in this question, scale is not given, but no issue. You can draw, you can take your own scale, but don't take a very small scale so that your curve is very small and it's not good. Don't take very large values so that your graph cannot fix in your paper. Take values of x and values of y on your graph in order to get a very good, not a very large and not a very small graph. What I am saying, see this. First you have to see first you have to focus on values of x only. How many values, how many negative values and how many positive values of x are given? There is no positive value of x are given. So we give short margin to positive values and take long margin to negative values. And now you know this point of intersection where the x and y axis are intersect, called origin. Origin means where the value of x is 0 and where the value of y is 0. Now we have to plot values from 0 to minus 5. So you can take 2 square or 3 square to 1 unit. It's up to you. But kindly don't draw very small and very large graph. I am taking, because I don't have graph paper, I am taking this is minus 1. Let's suppose this is 2 small, 2 centimeter, 2 small square. Minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. X's work has finished because I have pointed all the values of x. Now come take how many negative values of y and how many positive values of y are given. So after looking the values of y, we see that there is no negative value of y. So left a very small margin of negative y and a very large margin of positive y, because there is no negative value of y is obtained. So what is the scale? It is not necessary that you take same scale on both x and y. You can take same or different. I have to plot from 0 to the minimum value of y is 0, the maximum value of y is 9. So I can take 2 centimeter to 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. This is my positive value. Okay, student? Now, plot one by one. When the value of x is minus 5, the value of y is 4. See first minus 5 and see 4. So this is your first point. This is minus 5 and y 4. Second, minus 4, 1. This is minus 4 and where is 1? Between 0 and 2. So this is 1. Minus 4. Second. Minus 3, 0. So minus 3 x and 0 y. You must know the value of y on x-axis is 0 and the value of x on y-axis is 0. So where we have to put minus 3, 0? Just directly on minus 3, x-axis. This is your third point. The fourth one is x minus 2, y1. X minus 2 is y1. This is your point. The third, minus 1 is 4. Next, minus 1 and 4. And last one is x0, y9. What I told you, on y-axis the value of x0. So if this one is 9, so directly you have to put this. So how many points? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now don't use scale. You just plot, you just join all the points with free hands. How to plot? In order to not fluctuate your points. What does it mean? What is the meaning of fluctuation? I will tell you. So I am joining these points. Fluctuation means like your graph like this. Like my graph. I didn't draw a very perfect graph. Now see this. And again if I join these 2 points and I put mine. Now my graph is almost clear and good. And one more thing. Sorry. So this is your minus 3. This one. So this value minus 3. I highlighted this value. Now, what is the first part? And you can draw much better graph as compared to me because I don't have graph paper, but you have graph paper. Okay, what was the first part? Complete the table for y is equals to x square plus 6x plus 9. We completed. How to complete? You can see you can watch my lecture. Draw the graph of this. We have drawn. Now, the final question is, hence solve the equation x is equals to plus 6x plus 9 is equals to 0. Solve the equation. There are 4 methods right now. First is factorization. If you factorize this equation, for example, x square plus 6x plus 9 is equals to 0. X square plus 3x plus 3x plus 9 is equals to 0. What I am doing? I am doing middle term break method. Take x common, x plus 3 common, x plus 3 is equals to 0. X plus 3 x plus 3 is equals to 0, x plus 3 is equals to 0, x plus 3 is equals to 0, x is equals to minus 3, x is equals to minus 3. But in this case, we have to solve this equation with the help of graph. What is the original question? You know, student, this is the method of factorization. This method is not required. Why I do in this case? Just to show you that if you change the method, the answer doesn't change. What is mean? I solve this question by method of factorization. I got two values, minus 3 and minus 3. If I solve this equation by completing square, again I will get same answer. If I apply the quadratic formula, again I will get same answers. And right now I am applying the requirement of the question is solve this equation by your graph. Don't this is not required. It's very easy. Take your curve y is equals to x square plus 6x plus 9. This is our requirement. So what is the difference between these two equations? The only difference is x square over here, x square over here, 6x, 6x, 9, 9, 0y. It means in this case, where we have to solve the equation, the value of y is 0. So where the value of y is 0, I told you on x-axis the value of y is 0. So where you will get the answer of this equation with the help of graph, where you see where your curve cuts the x-axis. Your curve cuts this x-axis at only one point, that is x is equals to minus 3. So this point where your curve cuts the x-axis is your solution of this equation. But there is a confusion. I solved this equation by using method of factorization to get two answers, and from graph I get one answer. No, student, minus 3, and if you write minus 3, actually these two values are same. So in graph there is no need to write two values if the values are same. Kindly keep in mind what I am saying. If both the values are same, so you don't have to write. But if two values, for example, if your graph, if your curve cuts two values, like one is minus 4 and one is minus 2, then your answer will be minus 4 and minus 2. But in this case, because your graph is cut at only one point, so you have just write one answer. Okay? So x square plus 6x plus 9 is equals to 0. 0, 9 means y is equals to 0. And your y is 0 at only x-axis. So see the curve where your curve crosses the x-axis. In this case, your curve cross at only one point, that is x is equals to minus 3. So this is your answer. I hope you understand. Kindly do remaining parts, do remaining question of this exercise. And if you feel any difficulty, kindly write in comment box. I will solve in next lecture your problems. Okay student, I hope you understand today's class. Kindly subscribe my channel, share my videos to other your students, other school friends, your school friend as well. In next lecture, we will continue the same exercise 1C. Okay student, see you in next class.